All right, we are now recording. As the joke goes, I will edit this in post. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Navarin Show. This is a big moment for us. First podcast. I'm here with my co-host, Trey. His name is
What's
Zims online. How's you doing today, Trey?
Not too bad. Yourself, Ty?
Pretty good, pretty good. And I'm also here with Justin. How are you doing?
Amazing.
Yeah? All right.
Oh, yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have some stuff to talk about today. As you know, this is our very first podcast, and we're kind of woot is right. We're kind of just going to go into some topics here about where we come from as an organization. Mind you, it's a small one. We'll go into it. Justin, would you like to tell us where this whole project started and when? Because it was a long time ago.
How far you want me going back here?
All the way.
All the way.
All the way. When I was working at the
Oh,
pool.
boy. Yeah, all the way would
All
be
the way.
Well before my time.
grade 9. So we're talking actually 2017.
2017.
About 3.5, almost 4 years. Because I wasn't working at that point. Yes. Like,
Yeah.
every single night, all it was Ty and I, Black Ops 3 on the PlayStation, grinding each and every night till about 2, 3 in the morning,
It's a long
getting
grind.
off. Yes. And then we wanted to play MLG game battles.
We did. We wanted to play some good old-fashioned MLG game battles.
Picked
And
up
you
a
know,
good start.
This was a process. I was at work. I was just about to go do my shift at the pool. I was working in Hannah. And I'm like, you know what? We should have a gaming team. And after that, it kind of just led to this. We had some pretty sick names. We had Anonymous. That's never been done before. That was a pretty OG name. Trey, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I was personally, I was never around in the Anonymous days, but I'm just glad that our organization has such a storied history, and I love hearing about it.
It is such a storied history. But, you know, at the end of everything, we flung around a couple ideas. We had Royalty at one point. I didn't mind Royalty. Royalty was a pretty good one. But we eventually settled on the old Tyranny Gaming. And after that, we built somewhat of a brand. Found a good old PNG logo of a diamond and a PNG logo of a cool-looking T on the internet. Slapped those two together to make a logo, and it kind of stuck ever since. And
Fun fact, that's still my Discord logo.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, we had to retire the logo.
And it may or may not be painted on Justin's wall in his basement.
It is painted on Justin's wall with spray paint. That took me 2 hours to do.
It is, yeah, that's true. How my other gaming setup is.
So, question is, Justin, Trey,
Yep.
when did we start taking this thing so seriously? Trying to really build it?
Is that a question for me or Trey? Sorry.
I don't
I
care.
think it's for both of us. I feel like it really came together. Like, originally, like, back, especially, like, in the PlayStation days, when we were still, like, Tyranny Gaming, TG, if you will, we were really just a group of guys, a group of buddies that, like, enjoyed playing together. We played a lot of Siege back in those days.
Yes, do we ever? Holy.
Did we ever? But, like, I feel like it, like, as soon as we, like, really, like, took a step back and realized that, like, we can do something a little more than just messing around with our buddies, and we really took a turn. Justin, thoughts?
Yeah, I think for me, when we really started kind of coming over to PC here, I think that was kind of like the transition period. Because we transitioned, and then there's a little bit of competitive play, and then the kind of like the whole revamping with the new name, and then trying to actually have a structured plan. So that's what I would say. It's like when we actually started to think about it more objectively and actually started to plan things. I think that's when things kind of took off a little bit more and became a little more serious.
All right. You know, I'm going to pick up on that point right there because you said competitive play, although it wasn't very competitive.
It was an attempt.
We tried our best.
You know what? We competed in Go Wars.
We tried our best. We were there.
Competed in Go
Hey,
Force.
okay, you know what? We won, got past the first round.
It would be lucky
pretty
if we
sick.
got past the first round in the
Hey,
Go
you know
Hey,
what?
Force.
we had strats.
Yes, there were scrims. It was
We
a
knew
start.
what we were doing.
Hey, we didn't
was a
know what we were
start.
doing. I was maining
No.
Pulse. That is, ooh.
No,
Yuck.
that was. Were you main Pulse back then too?
That was Castle.
I was always-
was
I
that
was
before your
always-
Castle days?
It was always an up day. Regardless, it wasn't very competitive. And then I'd say a big transition was when I got picked up by the iMen's Academy team roster. That's when TG kind of split their own separate ways, and eventually came the rebrand after that.
Yeah,
Decided to do what?
Well, that's when you guys got picked up by the academy team, and
Mm-hmm.
I decided to go off my own and made my own roster with the help of Justin.
Yeah, because we had the 2 teams running at that time.
And we had the 2 teams going.
We were Team Navarin at that
No,
point.
we
though.
were TG.
No, that was
we were
still TG.
Tyranny Gaming.
Were we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because remember, you guys were still maining on the old Discord server, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did change the old Discord server though to.
We did.
It's
still before the time.
TG.
Yeah.
Either ways, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then at that point we had the 2 rosters and then the 1 roster and then we had that Siege roster primarily. That was basically the whole point of the Discord, was just competitive play. Even though like success wise it wasn't that amazing, but that was the purpose of it. You know what I mean?
Neither was the academy team.
True. That was the purpose. So we had that going on for a little bit until we shut that down. Things happen.
And went for the rebrand, which is now Navarin. Funny fact, translates to lamb stew. So
It does. Yes. I guess I was hungry that
what
day.
is it? I can't remember what language it was in though. I think it was
French.
French. Is
It's
it
a
French? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I tend to look at things from other languages. I don't know why.
Shut
You
up,
want
tree man.
something exotic, man? I
Tree
gave you
man.
something exotic.
It was exotic. What was the other
Yeah.
one? We were going to go for North. I like that one, but unfortunately we've already taken
There's
it.
been a few of those teams.
Yeah, we wanted something original, okay? And
Well, you know,
I can guarantee you there's not another Team Navarin on this planet yet.
Yeah, no one names their team after
You're
lamb stew.
welcome.
Here we are, though. Look at us.
Okay,
making a
you know what?
podcast.
It sounds like a pretty decent name.
It does.
Yeah,
It's kind of a meme once you figure out what it means, but
until someone looks it up in
sounds
Google.
good.
Yeah.
Not many
but it's
people
funny.
actually go to the links of
Yeah.
searching it up though, and that
You know,
I think really helps us.
you know, the funny part is that if someone were to look up Navarin on Google right now, they'd find a recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I have not tried it yet.
yeah, no one has. Do you ever just
Should one
say,
day.
"Mom, I
should
want some
make some
Navarin"?
stew. I mean, I've had. Well, okay, like a Navarin's a stew. I've had lamb stew before. It's technically Navarin, but I just don't call it
Yeah.
Navarin. I don't know. Pretty good. That's all I'm saying, dude.
Disappointing.
Pretty good.
I'll tell you what, for me though, taking this project to the next level was definitely when we actually had to spend some money on it. Spend some money with some graphic design software and on a Fiverr guy to make the logo. That logo, I'd say, was one of the biggest realizations of the org.
I think a huge shout out to Fiverr, dude, because he made an awesome logo, and
Oh yeah,
I think
logo,
we're all super happy with it.
It is a fantastic logo. It cost me $15.
7.5.
15. I didn't accept your money. Currently, I'm Mr. Moneybags for this organization because I pay for everything. Gonna get a team house and it's gonna be under my
Okay,
fucking
yeah.
bill.
If you buy a team house, Ty, I will give you the honor.
I'll move in, Ty.
Okay.
You can pay for it.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for helping me with buying a
course.
team house. Hey, that's in the future though. Hopefully we can get one of them $30 million mansions like FaZe.
True.
I'm just kidding. I want an acreage.
OGTG house.
All right. So let's move on to kind of like introductions here. Like, what do we really do? Justin, we'll start with you. What do you really do?
What do I really do?
What do you really do?
I'm the behind the scenes guy.
Oh, are you now?
I do a bunch of things. My primary job right now is I'm in charge of the R6 division. So anything R6 is under my domain currently, whether that be competitive or that be just the general community guidelines. Yeah, we kind of each have our own little section at this kind of moment in time. So that's my stuff. And then I do a lot of the planning, a lot of like the stat sheets in the background, a lot of that kind of things.
Mhm.
That's something that I work on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
there,
We'll look
yeah.
that. Trey, other than a co-host,
What's up?
how are you doing? What's your thoughts on this?
In the server, as for those of you who are in the server, you can see, hello, Lily. As you can see, I am the one and only moderator in the server. Although
true.
that doesn't mean that Ty and Justin here don't also moderate. I am mostly involved with the Rocket League division in the server. So I run all of the events and everything and games and just moderate the community on the Rocket League side of things. I'm also really shifting focus to like the community as a whole and really just working on like outreach and all that kind of stuff to just make everybody's experience better.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Within the server itself.
I see. How's that going? How's the Rocket League division going?
Oh, we're growing we're growing at a pretty steady clip. It seems I'm pretty sure we're over about 60 members.
Yeah, it's Rocket League is a smaller game, I
like,
find. So
it's a smaller game and it's harder to get people in. So the fact that we have as many people in as we do, especially into a server that is as young as ours, is pretty exciting.
Yeah. 60, that's about 1/3 of the server right now. Are we sitting at close to 170, 180 members?
We had 175 yesterday.
175, so almost a third.
Yeah.
All right. So,
what do you do, Ty? Huh?
Oh, a little about myself.
yeah.
I am the sole owner of the organization. Sole owner, number one, tip top. Okay, I'll be honest. Co-owner. I'm co-owner with Silvic here. I am currently the social media manager, the team's main editor, and of course the primary financial investor.
Don't forget the content team.
Yeah, that's what I said. Social media.
Don't worry.
And I run the content team. Currently we have 3 streamers that don't stream. Beanie, I'm looking at you. If you listen to this podcast, that's you. You don't stream. You need to start. We're gonna have a meeting about that, but that's private. A gift from Zoom, running out of time. Oh, fuck off, Zoom. Okay, we have apparently 40 minutes.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, that was unexpected, but welcomed. All right.
Yeah.
What else? What else can we talk about our upbringing here? Is there anything we missed?
Talk about who are maybe the OG role?
Oh,
who the OGs are?
The OGs? No, that's not important. We just have a couple close friends that get special privilege. Special Connor.
We talk about the past teams if you want.
Past teams? Okay, go ahead.
We talk about that.
Let's talk about the best one, the one that you rostered. The second one, not the first one.
Oh, the academy team you're talking?
Yeah. No, that not.
Oh,
not.
our last team? Our current our most recent team.
Yeah, I'll go with that one. The most recent one under the rebrand.
Okay, yeah. So the one that was in probably about a month ago.
Yeah.
So we had a competitive roster. Again, with each of our scenes, we try to build up the community, and then we try to expand in the other components of it, such as the competitive play. So we recently picked up the roster about a month ago. Honestly, great guys. I was kind of taking over a coaching role with them. We kind of went in with the Jazz Cats organization in on that deal. And we were working with them for about a month and a half. Unfortunately, we're no longer working with them. We went our separate ways. But for the most part, I got nothing but good things to say about them. I thought they're a great group of guys. I thought they had a lot of potential, and just kind of unfortunate with some scheduling things, and life gets in the way, and sometimes just can't make it work. But overall, great group of guys.
It was a really good experience for I think the 3 of us as well. We really learned we really saw firsthand what it takes to be able to run a high level or a higher level competitive roster in a game. So I feel like that was pretty invaluable to the 3 of us.
Yeah. I'm not going to take any credit on that one, though. That was all Justin. I had no involvement.
I agree.
No involvement at all in that team. He fostered it. Only thing that really he didn't do was find them. That was your job, Trey.
That'd be me.
You got them over.
I was there at the beginning. I tried to help along the way as much as I could, but that was all Justin.
Yeah, Justin definitely takes full credit on that one. That's why it only lasted a month. So, all right.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Justin, I see here on the notes that you want to talk about some achievements of the organization. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see many. Some may say our Rogue Energy sponsorship was an achievement, but it wasn't. I clicked, I can find this on the internet. Okay. So we got a Rogue Energy sponsorship. What do you really feel is a team achievement here?
Okay, well, I personally think that team achievements are just kind of building blocks that push the team towards the right direction. Obviously, with any major project, there's always little things that have to go on before things can move forward. Obviously, anybody can just say, I want to build a gaming team, but not a whole lot of people will actually go down into it, set up a plan, go out there, set up recruitment messages, go out there, get people in there, and like host little events. Like even yesterday, we had just an internal for fun 10-man, like little things like that, or little milestones that a lot of people don't do, and they just kind of think, I just want to go 0 to 100. Like, but I think we've done a great job. We've done a great job at actually like trying to take little steps along the way to like get everybody involved, and we have a solid background for a structure, or solid backbone of a structure behind us. So I think that's like a major achievement for us. And it kind of shows a little bit of professionalism that not a whole lot of people can bring to the industry.
You know, it's especially difficult for Justin to go 0 to 100 because he drives a Honda Civic. Now, I'll tell you what, he doesn't go 0 to 100 very quickly. He does it extremely slowly. But, you know, I completely agree with you on that. It is tough. And mind you, we're still in the prepubescent phases of this thing. We have, what, 0 revenue at the moment?
Yep, currently, yep.
Currently 0 revenue. Actually, I think we're minus on the dollars, actually. Or I am, at least, because, you know, I'm primary financial investor. I'm going to keep going back to that because you know it's true.
Apparently, yeah.
Anyways, Trey, what are your thoughts?
I think the biggest achievement that we had was just getting that initial, like, first 100 members in the server. It took a while to do. And like if we look at the stats right now, like the first 100 members that we had come into the server, and then us now closing in on the second 100 members to come into the server, it's a lot faster for the next 100.
Yeah, it just seems like more and more people are inviting more and more of their friends.
Yeah, exactly. So like getting that initial like base amount of people it took a lot of effort, a lot from Justin, which is really cool. But I feel like we all of us played a factor in that, and I think it was really cool to be able to see that growth and just see all those people come together.
Yeah,
and I think just building like Justin was saying, like we have a strong backbone, and I feel like a lot of that stems from the community that we have built already.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's pretty cool. And a lot of people like don't know we've got a lot of people in the server that are like fairly new, even like over like the last 2 weeks, that may be like even watching this. We had a giveaway at 100 like members, just to really like incentivize that, because we needed like something to help us grow. And I feel like a lot of that was just a really big achievement for us, in my opinion.
I love doing the incentive. That Twitter video, that was one of my favorite things to do. I was so hyped to give back to the community for helping support us. We're going to pay that forward again. Which is, sure. I think, is going to be a huge motto of this organization to come, is paying back to the community for helping us. And hopefully we'd like to see that happen more often than not, if I'm being honest. It'd be nice to get some major growth, and that's what we're hoping the podcast does. It kind of shows our journey as an organization from literally nothing to hopefully something one day. And that is, let's face it, a dream of ours, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right. I'm thinking that's everything about us, is it not?
I think so.
Now, time to talk about real business, all right? The date is currently November 6th, actually, November 6th, 2020. And just recently, the United States elections was happening. Now, you guys may not know, but I'm a big politics guy. All right, I had Trump on from the beginning. What are your thoughts on this current situation? I want to swing it full forward. We're done talking about the org. No more of that. Well, we can do that in other podcasts. Let's talk about current events. This is social class. Trey, I'm going to you.
All right. I think they need to hire more slots. Their counting's been kind of slow.
That is true.
And I think it was really cool that 5 of the world's oldest people voted in the election this year. One of them was even born in 1850.
1850.
Yeah, I saw that one. That one was pretty cool.
Trey, keep prepared for this question. This came out left field for me. Trey's ready. What the hell?
Yeah.
Justin, okay. I didn't know you voted, you boomer.
No, but real talk. It's ridiculous, and it's literally right now a race to see who can most fraud, or who can like fraud the election the most.
Oh, yeah.
Between Trump and Biden, and I don't think I'm prepared for either side to win.
As Canadians, it's tough to choose, but
Yeah.
we're just gonna see. Justin, I know you're not really into the politics, but let's get your thoughts on this.
I'm gonna take a no comment stance here.
No comment.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, politics, like, it's kind of a touchy subject for a lot of people, and I know that a lot of people
Care about it very much.
Yeah, true. So I'm gonna just not gonna comment. We're gonna keep it really low key. I'm not gonna say what side I would vote. Yeah, we're just leave it at that. Nice, short, sweet, simple.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you what, currently, viewers, I am a first-year journalism student. All right, go to State University in Alberta. And I kind of want to maybe transition to political science. I'm being honest. This is something I might want to do if this organization doesn't pan out, I want to have that fallback, And that fallback, I kind of want to go into political science. So politics to me, it's a big deal for me. But, not everyone can have a huge political stance, especially Justin. He does not have any political stance.
He doesn't have a huge stance at all.
I have in
general.
I just don't feel the need to really.
Get it? Because you're 5'7". That's a funny joke.
True. That's a roast. That's a roast now. Yeah.
Got him.
All right, Trey, do you have anything you want to talk about?
I have a gripe.
Really? I've been told.
I have a bone to pick with the MLB The Show creators.
All right, you heard it here first.
So for those of you who don't know, MLB The Show is the baseball game made for the PlayStation. Pretty straightforward. And they make one every year, just like any other sports game. I have a character that I have ported with me through every iteration of the game from 2016, which is I've played that guy for a long time. His name is Flash Mudcat. Pretty cool dude. He's won 8 straight MVPs, just so you know.
8 straight.
Yeah, pretty good. So anyways, so I've played on the same team for the last 8 seasons because I was stupid enough to sign an 8-year contract.
No.
Be a pro, basically.
Sound like Connor McDavid.
So I can just never change teams. And finally, at the end of the season that I literally just finished today, my contract was done.
Ooh.
So I was like, I am free. Thank goodness.
Question.
Yes.
What team were you playing for?
I was on the Dodgers.
Oh, okay. How is that so bad then? They just won the World Series.
We've won the last 5 as well.
So what was wrong with the 8-year contract then?
I want to go to a different team.
Okay. Fair enough.
Granted, we did finish the last season 129-33.
Oh, he's on easy.
We had a pretty good year. I'm actually playing on Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah.
Doing the tutorial.
But anyways, continuing on. So I don't know how it works, but you have your contract, and when your contract is up, you can go sign with any team. So I was like, okay, my contract is done, and I went on my contract screen, and I didn't have any signed contracts. The only option I had was to begin the off season, and in the off season you can sign your new contracts. But as soon as I hit the button to begin off season, and I looked at my contract screen, my player re-signed another 8-year contract with the Dodgers.
Ooh. At least you're committed now.
Tough.
There's
You will
no
go down
way to change it.
You will go down in Dodgers history, Trey.
I already have.
Going down again.
Apparently.
How does that happen?
I don't know. There was no team or player options. I had no option to decline the contract or accept it. It was just, I don't know what's going on. And I'm surfing the internet ferociously to try to figure it out because I don't really want to play on the Dodgers anymore.
Tell you what, here's the advice I'll give you. Make like Justin and play like shit. That way they can just trade you.
See, that's not going to work because he's already 99 overall.
Doesn't matter. Are you simming the seasons?
No.
Oh, and then play like shit.
That's
fair. Right, what position are you playing?
Right field right now.
Oh, well, just miss every ball. play like shit, get traded. Easy.
He's a Gold Glove though.
Doesn't matter. He'll have a slump. It's fine.
He's like 160 some game hitting streak as well.
Doesn't matter. Just give him some give some steroids. They'll drop him real quick.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Some good old fashioned anabolics.
So I will give an update the next time that we film. See how that's going.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have anything else we want to talk about,
That's my
Justin?
issue.
Nothing crazy. Just kind of quick thanks to all the guys. Like I know, it's one thing to get a bunch of people to the server. It's another thing to see, each and every day when you log on and you see everybody's looking for a match and you see guys, you have 5 stacks in your server every day. So that's always something for fun whenever I see it. So
yeah.
Obviously gonna keep trying to kind of what's it called? Meet up with the community, talk with the community, play games with the community. But just thanks for like kind of everybody picking sometimes our server to be the place that they want to play their games and to meet new people. So that's always a big thing.
I agree. We really appreciate all y'all, and we're happy to have you here.
That is true. Well, boys, I'm thinking this was a good first podcast. Yeah. Hopefully there'll be another. All right, viewers, we're planning on doing this bi-weekly or tri-weekly, so either be twice or once a month. All right, this video will be going up on YouTube, but we're hoping to expand to maybe Spotify, Apple, wherever your podcast provider is held. We're hoping to go there. Also, it will probably no longer be in this format. I'm still working on some editing, so hopefully we'll be on a nicer background, so it's not just you looking at a gray screen from a Zoom call. Hopefully that'll be fixed in coming weeks, but we'll just have to see. I'm gonna keep working on it. And I'd like to thank Trey for hopping on the show as my co-host. Justin, I guess I'll give you thanks too. Thank you for coming. It was a good run, and
thanks, Ty.
Be sure to like and subscribe to this video. We could really use it. As you may know, we're still very small, so every like counts. Have a good night for us at least, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.
See y'all.
Peace.